It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers control the tap. James to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Walker with the basketball. Down just a couple. Nothing going here on that drive. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Deep 2 there, won't go. James into the front court. 2-point advantage. Add 2 points to the board. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Tatum. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To James. Here comes the screen. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Boston with the basketball. Probing the defense. The screen sets him up for 2.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint.
Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down. Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Walker to Hayward. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
It's easy for in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And a putback slam.
And it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own it.
And stuffs it home.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Hayward to Walker. And the Lakers clear. Kuzma to James. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Hayward. Tatum. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
James to Davis. It was right there. Across the timeline, it's Walker. The score 12-8. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. Boston with 4 to shoot to Hayward. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. LeBron James with the rock. Jay, Magic, and Kobe each in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
The drive, right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Kemba Walker. Yes. Point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jason Tatum at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Here's Rondo with it. Looking to make something happen. LeBron James knocks it down off the step back.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Smart. And the Lakers have the rebound. Give him 2 points. High percentage. Brown with it up top. Right now, down 7. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LBJ has it. To Davis. James. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Bradley. Cleaning the offensive glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Brown into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. To Marcus Smart. And the rebound comes to Kuzma. Rondo into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. To James. Driving right to the basket. Kuzma to James. Deep right corner. Has a look. Avery Bradley missed his first. That one goes. Cantor. It's LeBron with the rebound. Has a chance. Slams it home on the putback. Long heave from three-quarters court. We played one quarter here on the day. We honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
LeBron into the front court. It's an 11-point game. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
Tap he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now the game is coming to him.
Trying to cash in. Shot misses there by Smart. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Avery Bradley trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Dwight Howard swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Marcus Smart. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Rondo with the basketball. Minute gone by in this second quarter. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Marcus Smart. has a look. Shot by Hayward, no good. To James. Knocks it down from mid-range. To Hayward. Passed it off. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Howard. Five on the shot clock. Bradley. He connects at the line. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. James, a pass taken away by the Celtics. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Superman, Dwight Howard. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Marcus Smart. From the painted area, won't go down. Bradley to James. McGee powers it through. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To James. Here comes the screen. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Howard to Bradley. James. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Bradley. James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. James, no good. No daylight. Great defense.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Here comes the screen. To Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 on the shot clock. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To James. And he drains it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Kemba Walker in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 3 for 6 now.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
To Danny Green. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Walker. To Marcus Smart. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Shot by Tatum won't fall. The follow won't go either. Danny Green to James. Trying to cash in. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. Boston with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Just off the mark. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Slam dunk. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Marcus Smart.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Here comes the screen. Walker. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Subbing in for the Boston Celtics. Number 20.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green. Superman, Dwight Howard. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Deep 3. at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Boston Celtics need to show more urgency in the second half, especially with their transition defense. They're not getting back in time to disrupt the speed of the offense. The problem became evident in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
The chosen one did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Celtics have it.
Here we go. My ball, my ball. Here coming left.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 4 out of 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Brown with it up top. His guys down big to Cantor. Walker to Jaylen Brown. Fine to shoot. Hayward. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
James to Davis. James to Kyle Kuzma. Shot from the lane won't go. Brown into the front court. Down a bundle. Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Screen coming. To James. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Walker to Jaylen Brown from long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Lakers at the controls right now. Bradley to Davis. Surveys the floor. Down to 5 on the 24. Davis. They need something to go down. It's no good. Brown with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Hayward. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Davis to James. Has a chance. LeBron shot off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Hayward to Kemba Walker. Trying to cash in. And the rebound pulled down by Davis.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Here comes the screen. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. With that, he's 5 for 9.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Davis to James. The drive right to the basket. And a pass stolen by Boston.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Walker. For 3. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Walker to Hayward. To Kemba Walker. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Danny Green to James. Jason Tatum with a piece. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jason Tatum. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Caldwell Pope to Danny Green. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Marcus Smart.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
And the Lakers with the rebound. To Danny Green. Short jumper won't go down. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's now 5 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Caldwell Pope to Howard. The pass set it all up.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Celtics have it. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Caldwell Pope. Has a chance. Rondo's shot won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Wide open look, won't go. That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Here's Rondo with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Davis. Screen coming. Davis to Howard. No, I missed a short one there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Rondo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Shemi Ojale, a couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Los Angeles has the basketball. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you do.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Make that. Hey, check up. Let's go.
And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Walker to Marcus Smart.
Hey, big screen right there. Big screen.
To Walker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kemba Walker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw's good to cap off the 3-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. To Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green. LeBron James wants it. Can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Oh, you got the screen right. Screen right. Screen right.
Hayward. Turns and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Kyle Kuzma. James. Curling inside. Davis to the basket, but his shot no good. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LBJ to Davis. Spinning shot, won't fall. Probing the defense. Walker. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Time to shuffle things up. All lined up and ready for the jump.
Number 11, Enos Kanter.
James. Off the mark. Another follow. Still no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
JaVale McGee trying to cash in on a three-point play. History not on his side. 58% from the line. Off the mark on his free throw. Walker into the front court. Trailing by 15. Nothing going here on that drive. To Cantor. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To James. Down to Green. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys down big. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Hayward. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what... I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Gordon Hayward sends it away. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Boston with the basketball. Kemba Walker defended by Daniels. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. To James. Kuzma. Down for McGee. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Knocks down the first.
Right back to you.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Kemba Walker. To Jaylen Brown. Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Off the mark on the first free throw. And he hits the second. It's James controlling the offense. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Walker to Hayward. Not that time. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen.
Make it up. Make it up.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To James. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. And 2 points to the board. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers added a win with today's solid victory. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Assists.
The Boston Celtics definitely suffer from poor communication in this game. And I say that because of how many assists they gave up. The frustration among them was pretty obvious. LeBron James didn't have much trouble working the defense and setting up his teammates with scoring opportunities.
Player of the game.
The chosen one put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, This is Jalen Rose signing off.